What up, peeps? Welcome to another episode of the Spree Speaks, man. Um, Today's episode, we're gonna talk about black funerals, black people, and how they behave at the funeral. So I can go into so much dialogue about black funerals, but I just wanted to go a different route, man. Somebody asked me about it, so I said, yeah, we can touch on it a little bit. Um, Black funerals can be a show, a theatrical show, depending on certain circumstances. You know what I'm saying? I think when people die, you really find out um, really who's for real um, and who's putting on a show. I think um, a lot of times you find that everybody wants to say something or be seen at a funeral. You know what I mean? Like especially if it's somebody that we think um, we were close to or we had a personal relationship with. We just feel like we got to say something, and so it's sad sometimes because we wait until something bad happens to now we want to tell our side, we want to express how we really feel when we could have did that before. You know what I'm saying? We could have spent the time and expressed our feelings before. um, it's always a show. You know, I think it's always a theatrical show. You know what I mean? Like it's over the top, it's too much. um, and we're not even talking about after the funeral, like the repast and that. We just talking about, you know, your behavior at a funeral. You know what I mean? Like it's weird because you always know, even when the pastor says, "Hey, it's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. Don't make me have to stand up and come get you and all that." You already know somebody's ignoring that shit. Like somebody's like, dude, 2 minutes ain't enough for me. I'm gonna have to, you know, I need 5 or 10. And somebody's always saying the same shit. Like one person gets up and says something, and then the next person, and almost like it's repetitive. You know what I'm saying? Like they saying the same thing. You can't get it all said in 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Especially if people live in 50, 60, 70, 80 years, you can't sum up 80 years in 2 minutes. So stop trying. You know what I'm saying? Like give it up, bro. Like you ain't gonna get it done. You know what I mean? You got people jealous because they ain't on the program. You got people mad because you misspelled their name. You know what I mean? You didn't put my picture on the cover. My picture wasn't in the program. Hey, it ain't about you. You know what I'm saying? Arguing about what the suit they gonna wear. I mean, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? Then let's not even get into if they left you something or if something was left behind. Who get it? How much you get? You know where it go? It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to the point, back to the point to where we really, you know, we're doing the right thing for the right reasons, and a lot of times we ain't doing that as a people. You know what I'm saying? Um, One thing that I know for sure that always makes um, things complex is if you at the funeral and you know this person that's talking or that want to talk ain't gave a shit about the person that's laying there. You know what I'm saying? You notice that? Like you ain't came and You ain't stopped by in 2 or 3 months to check on this person. You ain't called. You ain't brought no. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't did nothing. Now all of a sudden you want everybody to think you really that concerned. You really care that much. Man, ain't nobody stupid. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait until it's time to put them in the ground to all of a sudden now show you care, show how much you care. It's too late for that. They gone. They can't hear that. You know what I'm saying? The one thing I always say, funerals, man. I've been to so many different ones. I've had so much impact in funerals, and the one thing I've always said was the saddest part about a funeral is people got a whole lot of nice stuff to say, but you never say it to the person who really need to hear it. You saying it to the audience. Like the person in the casket can't hear that shit. So why you should have said it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like they should have been the one hearing how you really feel about them. But most times that ain't the case. We ain't doing that. We waiting for the show. We waiting for people to hear us perform, and all that type of stuff. That ain't cool, man. We gotta do better, man. So just saying, don't take it out, don't shoot the messenger. That's all I'm saying. Learn how to behave better at funerals, man. Stop falling out and trying to jump in the casket and that ain't gonna get them out. You know what I'm saying? And if you jumping in, if you want to be in there with them, you'd have made the proper arrangements to be in there with them, or at least be side next to them. You know what I'm saying? So stop all the faking and shaking, man. You know what I'm saying? Just cut it out. It ain't necessary.